Well, Kenny, does Crawley and the game take on a new importance now you've got this dearth of games in the next 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's an unusual situation this early in the season where there's not a league game for 2.5 weeks really, but that can't be helped. We'd prefer to be able to play the games, and you know, we've done well in the cup so far this season. Two good wins against championship opposition has obviously got us a big tie, and then we now go the next two competitive games anyway into the Checker Trade Trophy. But it is what it is, and you know, we'll play the games. We'll be ready whenever they come round, whenever they're rearranged. And for us against Crawley, it might be slightly stronger than what we would have put out, but similarly, you know, there's players on the fringe that will need a game and will be playing anyway. You know, the likes of James Bolt and Sean Raggett have had disrupted times through injuries and need to play. So from that point of view, it'll be a mixture, and a good mixture as well.
One sense is you called off the Southend game with a heavy heart.
Yeah, it did. We wanted to play. Obviously, you're looking at, you know, away at Blackpool, then we have an opportunity with a home game, and you know, knowing that next Saturday obviously is, you know, there's no league fixture. But you know, in the end, it was nothing that we could do about it. We had 3 internationals called up, and then with Marcus's injury being assessed as 7 to 14 days, you know, it left us without 4 of Saturday's starting 11. And then when you put Lee Brown onto it, it just made it a no-brainer, unfortunately, to cancel it. We gave it every bit of time that we could to try to affect that, but ultimately it looked inevitable.
Hard to build up momentum though, isn't it?
It is, but even so, the games will come thick and fast, and we will be able to do that. And as I said, you know, the cup games have come around. They've featured, you know, strongly for us early season. You know, we understand though that the priority is the league. We know that, and when the games come, we'll be ready.
Now the minutes are ticking down to the deadline. You have 2 or 3 trialists out there. Do you want to tell us a bit about them?
Yeah, I mean they're unattached anyway, so it's not like they have to sign today. James Meredith is still around, Richard Brinley, and a young lad called Nathan Wood is training with us. But they're not affected by today's deadline. It'll be ongoing in terms of them training with us, and you know, there's a Premier League Cup game next week as well. So it's not like a decision has to be made. We always like to have a look at players in training if we think that they're unattached and can maybe help, and that's exactly where we are today. But there's no decision going to be made today.
Do you foresee anything between now and 5 o'clock? Any incoming or outgoing?
It looks quiet at the moment, very, very quiet. But you know, that's famous last words sometimes from a manager. But you know, I'm anticipating a quiet day today. Yes. Yeah.
Back to the Leesonsdon.com trophy as it is now. You won it last year. I suppose you're going in to defend it.
Yeah, definitely. It's not. We can't say at this stage of the season that it's a priority for us. Obviously, the league is. You know, as I said earlier, we've got through 2 rounds of the League Cup, got ourselves a Premier League draw at home, which is terrific. But this obviously comes behind it. But you know, you've got to look at our circumstance now, where we haven't got a game Saturday, and you know, there's no league game for 2 weeks and a day, and so you know, that just changes it in terms of what we do, rhythm, making sure people that perhaps haven't played can stay in a good groove when the games do come around again.
Does training change in any way? The techniques and timings? Do players get days off?
Yeah, it will change slightly, definitely, but we want to be able to stay in our routine if we can. You know, for us this week, we play Tuesday night. Everybody will be there, whether they're playing or substitute. You know, the whole group will be there. There won't be we're not sort of haven't got a training group that won't be involved tomorrow night. That's not the case. And then for the latter part of the week, you know, it'll be exactly the same for us, albeit no game on Saturday. You know, we start again Monday morning with a Prem Cup game on the Tuesday, and then looking forward then to, you know, the weekend, closely followed by the home game against Burton.
Ryan Williams likely to start tomorrow? He
won't be, but he's very close. We just want to make 100% sure with him. But he's very close, as is Hawkins, and training well. But no, neither Hawkins or Williams will be involved tomorrow.